Get ready for the action because Paul McGrath has dropped some serious truth bombs. The legendary centre-back Paul McGrath has revealed the toughest player he ever faced, and the name that comes out is a true heavyweight of the game. We dive deep into the history at Manchester United as McGrath recalls his battles, and you will not believe who he names as the ultimate challenge.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the squad news shaking up the United faithful. Lee is officially saying goodbye to the club as her contract expires this summer, marking the end of an ever-present journey with the team. We break down what this means for the future of Manchester United and who will be stepping into her shoes. The transfer market is heating up with massive speculation surrounding Marcus Rashford. Manchester United is reportedly exploring a bold swap deal to potentially acquire Rafael Leao from AC Milan, and Marcus Rashford is being floated as the key bargaining chip in these negotiations. We examine why this potential move is so explosive and what the implications are for the Red Devils. And finally, we turn to the youth side. In the U18's match report, we see Mainoo celebrating a new contract and getting a significant task handed to him by the senior squad. Don't miss the full breakdown of this exciting development, and make sure you subscribe right now for all the latest football action. Paul McGrath, a legendary centre-back in Manchester United's history, has revealed the toughest player he ever faced, naming Mark Hughes. In a recent appearance on the podcast Macca and Beats, hosted by McGrath and Darren Beats, the former Republic of Ireland international discussed his career highlights and relationships with teammates and opponents. McGrath, who made 193 appearances for United between 1982 and 1989, reflected on his time at Old Trafford, noting that while he held a place in his heart for Ron Atkinson, he also respected Sir Alex Ferguson. When pressed to name the most formidable opponent, McGrath pointed to Mark Hughes. "I played against Sparky one time," McGrath stated. He described Hughes as a tough man and a brilliant footballer who would always return the challenge, adding, "As a centre-half, I thought we were the tough guys. It was exciting, but when he's built like Sparky is, it's more difficult." The relationship between McGrath and Hughes was complex, as they were both teammates and opponents during the 1980s and 1990s. Hughes was sold to Barcelona in 1986, but returned to Old Trafford in the summer of 1988 under Ferguson, spending one final season with McGrath as teammates before McGrath's departure. McGrath also highlighted Brian Robson as the best player he ever played alongside, and affectionately described Kevin Moran as the funniest person he knew in football. McGrath also credited Ron Atkinson as a good and fun manager, contrasting Atkinson's lenient approach with the difficulties he experienced under Ferguson, including issues with injuries. Manchester United has confirmed the departure of Lee, as her contract with the club is set to expire this summer, marking the end of her tenure with the team. The news comes amidst recent match reports, including a recent fixture where United women faced Brighton, with the final score recorded as Brighton won. United women won in the WSL on May 2, 2026. Lee's departure signals the conclusion of an ongoing journey with the club. Manchester United is reportedly moving, definitively, away from a potential transfer of Marcus Rashford to Barcelona, as the club explores a swap deal to acquire Rafael Leao from AC Milan. The move is part of a broader strategy by Manchester United to reshape their summer transfer market and reduce the financial outlay for the Leao acquisition. Rashford has been on a season-long loan at FC Barcelona, where he has made a notable contribution, scoring 13 goals and providing 9 assists in 45 appearances. However, discussions surrounding a permanent move are complicated by Barcelona's stance. Reports suggest the club is reluctant to trigger the €30 million buyout clause for Rashford, instead favoring negotiations to reduce the fee or secure another loan spell for the player. Sources indicate that Barcelona is pushing for a second loan for Rashford, with ongoing talks at Manchester United. One report from Sky Germany indicated that Barcelona currently does not wish to activate the option to buy, preferring either a second loan or a fee negotiation. Hansi Flick has reportedly approved Rashford's continued presence at the club. Manchester United, however, is reportedly keen to use Rashford as a bargaining chip in negotiations for Leao. The rationale is to mitigate the financial impact of the transfer. While Rashford is viewed as an attractive asset due to his market value and international experience, AC Milan is reportedly not inclined to accept a swap involving him easily. Furthermore, some voices within the Manchester United camp, including legend Paul Scholes, have suggested that Rashford's future might be better served elsewhere, pointing out that he is unlikely to secure regular first-team football at Barcelona, where he would be competing with players like Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. Scholes suggested Rashford would benefit from a move to a club offering consistent game time, such as Aston Villa. Manchester United secured a decisive 2-0 victory over Newcastle in their U18s match on May 2, 2026. The win came with a significant milestone for the club's young talent, as star player Mainoo celebrated signing a new contract. Following the victory, Mainoo was tasked with mentoring some of the younger players within the squad, signaling a focus on development and future prospects for the team.